you are. I love it.
All right, Brian, what about you? A favorite moment that stands out?
Yeah, I got to go with the first season I was on 2K TV, Season 6, Episode 42. If you guys remember the Chris Webber Invitational, where Nate Robinson's electric energy just blew me away. Baby food. He kept saying, like, baby food. And at one point, he was even making baby noises.
He's a baby!
He had a game-winning dunk with LeBron, that his energy was off the charts. At the end, Team Webber calls a timeout when they don't have a timeout.
And taking a technical...
I got a text for calling timeout.
Alluding to Chris Webber's infamous moment, and you know Nate Robinson was going to give him some heat for that.
I know somebody who knows about calling text when they don't got no timeout.
I also love that because we were able to keep doing the show even throughout the pandemic, so that was really cool to see.
Alan, was that the most trash talk during that segment, maybe ever, on the show's history?
I don't remember another one that had that much trash talk. Yeah,
just
for
nonstop.
Sure.
I love it. And of course, Nate, we know you're going through some stuff. We're all rooting for you. Much love from our team to you. All right, now joining us is Blake, who couldn't be here with us today, but we had to bring him on to talk about his favorite 2K TV moment. Blake, you've been here since season number 4. What moment stands out for you the most?
Thanks for having me, Chris. My favorite moment goes back to my first season with the team, season 4, episode 14. We got a behind-the-scenes look at the Kobe Bryant, Kevin Harlan recording session. Kobe Bryant as a special guest commentator was just awesome to have. So much insight into the game. And Kevin Harlan, greatest commentator of all time. Kobe Bryant, greatest basketball player of all time. It doesn't get better than that.
Yeah, those behind-the-scenes looks were awesome. I like the KG one when he's talking about his my player.
You know, my player got the dress. He looking crazy.
Of course, he chooses Kobe and you choose KG.
I have to.
I had a hard time choosing a moment because truly my favorite moments in 2K TV come behind the scenes, spending time with all of you in person.
Aww, 100%.
That's all I got.
Love you, Blake. Love you, bud.
Some of my favorite moments have been on the road, including this one from All-Star Weekend in 2019, where we first worked together, and my first time on 2K TV. Meeting up with people that are part of the 2K family while on the road is always fun, and one of my favorite guests is kind enough to join us nearly every single year. He is the legend, Shaquille O'Neal, and I traveled to his place a few months ago, and I'll just say...
Coming up... Knicks, Sixers, it's next. Welcome to 2K Sports Annual. A look at the 76ers starting group. Josh Giddey out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Knicks, Harrison Barnes out there with Mobley. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. To the wing on the left. Well, this is the first of 2 consecutive games between these teams. These mini-series are becoming a fixture in the NBA regular season.
You're right, but it adds a real sense of excitement. You know, no team wants to drop 2 straight games to the same opponent, so the tension's a little higher than usual.
Here's Reed after the basket by New York. Here's Vassell, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Good size on Vassell. Learning how to maneuver it inside.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Now here's Van Vliet. That one no good. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. The Knicks with the rebound. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, you know, you'd have to think that this wasn't their most impressive win this season, but it still counts as a W.
You know, inconsistency, maybe a bit of lack of concentration hurt them a bit, but they made just enough plays when it counted, and a W is a W.
Now here's Giddey. He picked up 15 in their last win against New Orleans. 4 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Mobley grabs the board.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Here's Barnes. Shoots over Vassell. Barnes, it's good.
He's just able to score from anywhere on the floor, but Barnes loves that high percentage area.
Pass to Vassell. Now here's Reed. Out to the right wing. Here's Simmons, and it's blocked by Davis. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's Giddey.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Pass to Van Vliet. Throws it up high and finished off by Davis.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
Giddey against Levine. Here's Giddey. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And the layup is good off the glass.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Here's Levine. The rebound by Simmons.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And there it is for him.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
And Philadelphia calls time here. Well, one advantage of putting the ball in Ben Simmons' hands. He's an unbelievable passer.
That's so true, B.A. He has incredible vision, and what's most striking to me is if he rebounds it and goes, the ability to push tempo, the ability to use that incredible vision to put pressure on in transition. It is probably his greatest strength.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Levine against Giddey. Kicks it out Towns. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Outside Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Giddey. Pass to Towns. To the inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Brandon Clark. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 1. Van Vliet against Simmons. Van Vliet, the pass to Mobley. Here's Davis. The shot off that time. Nice D from Reed. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Vassell finds Giddey. Fades. Mobley grabs the board. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Up top, Davis. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the middle. The kick out to Simmons. Back to Towns. Vassell outside. Over Barnes. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
Davis. They still need this. No good. A bit long that time. The Sixers leading. Here's Towns. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Towns has got 5 points.
As if he's not tough enough to guard already. Towns with the floater.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Clark's checked in. On the 2K leaderboard, a peek at the best shot-blocking team since the All-Star break. In the third spot, the Knicks.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
Simmons against Van Vliet. Pass to Levine. Takes the three. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Now Philadelphia with it. 3-point lead. Here's Giddey. And he converts the layup. He has 6.
Josh Giddey has the size to absorb contact, doesn't let it phase him, just powers through the shot.
Van Vliet, the pass to Levine. Over Giddey. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
McBride, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And the 76ers making a change here. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible, Doris.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Hardaway's checked in for Giddey. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. Count it.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the Knicks call time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Now that we're late into the season, here's how the East stacks up. You take a look at New York, holding down the 6th spot right now, in the middle of this conference. And of course, there's the 76ers, 3 spots down.
You know, for the Knicks, they have to be considered one of the teams to watch for in the postseason. Not many teams have accomplished more than they have this season.
Here's Podziemski. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando. New York, no good that time either.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. First one falls for him.
Williams at the line, 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. You rack up all those frequent flyer miles, Doris, covering games all around the NBA. So do you have a favorite city?
BA, I would start with, it's been an honor to have covered games in all 30 NBA cities. I think what I'm most curious about is expansion. Do we go back to Seattle? Is there a team eventually in Las Vegas? These are exciting cities perhaps on my horizon.
Pass to your 7. Over Clark. Podziemski grabs the board.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. 9-point game. For 3, Hardaway. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Clark. No made baskets yet. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Williams.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
Second team foul. Harrison Barnes. At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls. Both free throws good from Barnes. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Now Melton. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Pass to Yurtseven. Lets the 3 fly. Back to Vassell. Now here's Williams. The shot's good. Williams has got 6 points.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Here's Podziemski. Clark with it. Here's McBride. Pass to Barnes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Third personal foul.
Well, that's called exhibiting power and quickness in the painted area. Barnes does a really good job drawing contact there.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Barnes. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Philadelphia shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Melton with the ball. He's scoreless. Here's Williams. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's McBride. Clark left side. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McBride. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Yurtseven.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Outside Hardaway. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Inside, here's Clark, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
17.
Now here's Melton. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Outside, Williams. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And Philadelphia has possession. From deep, Melton gets the 3 to fall.
Listen, everyone knows what kind of shooter this guy is. Just his presence on the floor creates space.
Pass to Jovic. Clark outside. Here's McBride. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Miles McBride at the line. One shot.
Here's Hardaway. 24 seconds left to play in the first. Five on the clock. Takes a three. He's off on that one. And so it's Josh Giddey making highlights for the 76ers. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Ben Simmons. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Giddey in at the two-guard spot. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, B.A., that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Devin Vassell's game is more varied than he's given credit for. He said, quote, when I first got drafted, 3-and-D was the label, but I'm more than that. I excel at all three levels. People throw labels around, and it's fine with me. At the end of the day, I just try and hoop and prove people wrong. Brian?
That's all it takes. He's a man on a mission. Thanks, Allie. The kick out to Van Vliet. And the deficit down inside single digits.
Now, Fred Van Vliet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
32-25.
Simmons against Van Vliet. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Reid from deep three-point range. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for New York. They trail by 7. And here's Barnes. There's the triple. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
And here's Reid. A 14-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
And don't discount the defensive presence, guys. He racked up 3 blocks for the game.
Kicks it out Towns. This one for 3. The Sixers with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Van Vliet against Giddey. Here's Levine for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Such a beautiful, high-arcing jump shot from Zach LaVine.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. You know, when it comes to Fred Van Vliet, he's clearly someone not afraid of the moment, Doris.
P.A., he relishes the opportunity to make big shots in the clutch, and the guy has got the steady temperament that allows his teammates to trust him.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Reid to get back on track. Back to Giddey. Now Simmons, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Towns for 3, nails it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 8.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty 3.
Simmons against Van Vliet. Davis, the pass to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And Levine throws it down.
Well, how about the anticipation by Levine? Gets the pick and jump starts the break. That's how it's done.
Giddey passes to Simmons. Kicks it out to Hardaway. It's Giddey on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Giddey against Levine. And it's Giddey missing. New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Davis, the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Davis. Pass to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Barnes. Jacks up a 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And it's a tie ball game.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Giddey passes to Simmons. Now Towns. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 5th assist in this one. Van Vliet outside. Barnes in the post. Defended by Hardaway. Here's Levine for 3. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Timeout called. The 76ers. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they wanted to win the physical battle in that game, and they did. The rebounding numbers really paint the picture.
That control of the boards, I felt, fed their offense. There were a ton of second chances, a lot of confidence their bigs could dominate the glass.
Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Reed. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Outside Hardaway, 6 to shoot. Over Barnes. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hardaway's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Well, you want to be able, as a scorer, to put it on the deck to create your shot. Go ahead, Mr. Hardaway. We see you getting off the bounce.
3-pointer, Van Vliet. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's Simmons. No points yet. 13 feet out. And that one's good. Giddey.
Well, you get a sense of why people are so excited about the well-rounded game of Josh Giddey. Good from the mid-range there.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Now here's Mobley. Barnes in the post, defended by Hardaway, and they get it back. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 6 points.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Down low. Here's Giddey. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Levine. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Knicks lead.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Reed. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for New York.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on, keeping plays alive, creating second chance shots. That's nice.
And the first one at the line is good.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Sixers. Melton comes in for Giddey. Hits both from the stripe.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Levine passes to Davis. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You know, Davis is still one of the most feared defenders in the league. He's not the guy you want in front of you when you're coming down the lane.
That free throw good from Davis. So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good from Davis.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Levine against Vassell. Pass to Yurtseven. Can't connect from short range.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Simmons. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Levine with it. Coming off a 22-point game against Orlando.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Vassell's shot is good.
The teams might think they can intimidate Vassell with physical play. But guess what? He's tougher than that.
On the wing, Davis. 13 feet out. Jump shot is good. Davis has got 10.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Now here's Melton. And Davis with the block. Lets a floater go. Good on the shot. And now a 6-point New York lead.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Melton outside. Yurtseven finds Simmons. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
Here's Podziemski. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Back to Van Vliet. On the wing, Levine. No good with the triple.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Williams passes to Simmons. Melton outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And time now to give some credit to the teams that have been getting after it defensively since the All-Star break. The Knicks, second.
Their enthusiasm on defense since the break has been fun to watch, making plenty of trouble for the offense and reaping the rewards on the other end.
Van Vliet against Simmons. Clark, the pass to Van Vliet. Outside Levine. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight. Vassell against Levine. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
And you can really see Vassell's confidence growing with time. Not bashful about taking on defenders.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he drops it first. So for the Knicks, Jovic, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And it's McBride in for Fred VanVleet. And Levine has got the ball here for New York. 6-point lead. Clark, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Williams. Vassell outside. Over Clark. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And that one falls for Vassell.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
No good on the shot. Levine with some nice D. The Knicks with the lead. .110 left in the first half of this game. Fires from deep. Oh, Levine, an aerial assault.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
And here's Vassell. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Melton. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. New York has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Levine passes to McBride. Here's Jovic. Williams defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Omer Yurtseven.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line, 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Sixers trailing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Vassell outside. Just 4 to shoot. 4-3. And the 76ers get it back. Yurtseven, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra.
51.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Hey, big fella, what's your take on New York so far?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes that.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Fred VanVleet out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Mobley, then there's Barnes, and it's Davis in at the center position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by New York. Davis has got 9 rebounds now. Van Vliet outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Van Vliet's got 10 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies his team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Vassell with it, now guarded by Mobley. And that one's good. 10 points for him.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And Doris, the feeling around the league is Evan Mobley could win Defensive Player of the Year multiple times.
You know, BA, I think that's on point. And the reason it is because his effectiveness is not limited to shot blocking. This guy is excellent both on the ball and in help situations. Yes, he blocks a ton of shots, but the fact that he alters even more is as impactful. And he does this all at such a young age without getting into serious foul trouble. Look out, league. Evan Mobley is going to get better and better.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Vassell outside. Pass to Giddey. Clock at 6. He takes it in. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
New York on D. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Simmons, the pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
3-point goal.
Simmons has got 7 assists in the game. Pass to Davis. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Levine against Giddey. Now here's Levine. He's closely guarded. Here's Davis. And again, the Knicks missing. And so it's Simmons with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. On the wing, Vassell. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Davis against Vassell. Right side, Davis. Back to Van Vliet. Barnes against Reed. Releases. And again, the Knicks missing. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Simmons up top, guarded by Van Vliet. Kicks it out, Towns. Pass to Vassell. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Van Vliet on the wing. Simmons defending. Davis against Vassell. And that one's long.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Pass to Giddey. The kick out to Simmons. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Towns Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Towns has got 15 points.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
To win the cold spell. Rebound by the 76ers. Reed's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Towns finds Simmons. Pass to Giddey. Towns up top. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, making sure you get the shot opportunity through contact. Karl Anthony Towns goes to the free throw line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Take a break.
Also,
Take a break.
they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
And that one falls for Towns.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Hardaway's checked in for Vassell. The Knicks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Levine passes to Barnes. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
Zach LaVine at the line, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Levine.
Zach LaVine, one of the most entertaining players in the league. Boy, when he's cooking offensively, look out.
Philadelphia has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Shoots from 12. And it's Giddey missing. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Davis. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
To the paint. Back to Giddey. And there's a 3-second violation. And time for us to look in at the best 3-point shooting teams in the second half of the season. The Knicks 4th.
As the season has gone on, the ball has gone in more and more. You like the trend, and they're in a terrific rhythm offensively.
Van Vliet against Simmons. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Can't hit that one. Good D by Hardaway. The 76ers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Giddey against Davis. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Smooth finish off a terrific feat.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Now a timeout called by Philadelphia.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Clark is checked in for New York. Williams is checked in for the Sixers. Melton comes in for Simmons. Giddey finds Williams. Towns up top. Pass to Hardaway. From outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Give him 8.
That's excellent awareness from Karl Anthony Towns. Set your teammate up. We know you're a great scorer, Cat.
Here's Levine. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for Philadelphia. To the inside. Levine with a steal. Van Vliet right side. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Van Vliet's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Hardaway. Outside Giddey. The 3-ball. Knocks it loose.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Clark with it. Mobley outside. Now Levine. He's got 22. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Giddey. Oh, Levine burns him inside.
When Levine plays with energy, there's very little a defense can do to contain him.
Down low. Here's Hardaway, and he slams it in one-handed.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Van Vliet, the pass to Levine. Van Vliet with it. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
Giddey passes to Melton. Kicks it out Towns. Three-pointer. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Levine against Giddey. Mobley outside. Barnes in the post. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Outside Barnes. And they pick up 2. Barnes has got 11.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense now.
Outside, Williams. That three's off the mark. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Levine passes to Van Vliet. Back to Levine. The 3 is up. Rebound by the 76ers. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Levine against Giddey. Towns passes to Williams. Here's Melton from downtown. Nails it from 3. 6 points for him.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now a timeout called by New York.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Geert Sevens checked in for Philadelphia. A minute 29 left in the third quarter of the game. Williams against Barnes. Here's Melton. Pass to Yurtseven. Outside Giddey. And the layup falls.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's Podziemski. Giddey with a defensive effort.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Third team foul. Patrick Williams at the line. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the 76ers making a change here. Vassell's checked in. And Williams drops them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Here's McBride. To the middle. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 5.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's Melton. Sinks that one from the post. Here's Barnes. 11 points in the game. Pass to Clark. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jovic, covered by Towns. Here's Podziemski. Shot clock at 6. Off target on the 15-footer. Melton outside. From behind the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Knicks up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
77.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Patrick Williams out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Reed in at the center position. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And Simmons gets it to go.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
Pass to McBride. Here's Podziemski. Barnes with it, and Melton picks him up defensively. It's Barnes on the wing. Fires for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Barnes against Melton. Pass to Simmons. Now Vassell. Elbow shot on the way. Again, Philadelphia.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Now Davis. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Pass to Reed. Driving in. And the shot goes down.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Good on the bucket.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Melton. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 9th assist of the game now. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Barnes against Vassell. Here's Jovic. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3.
Yeah, not just a finisher now. Barnes always willing to make the extra pass.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Pass to Reed. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
It's good on the putback. Now it's a 6-point Knick lead.
And this is how intense Davis is on that offensive glass. He just loves stuffing misses back in.
Reed passes to Vassell. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's McBride. He's guarded by Vassell. A nice shot by McBride.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Knicks lead 93-85.
Simmons with it. Pass to Williams. And another miss by Philadelphia.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
And they're putting together another quality possession and taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And the 76ers making a change here. Giddey's checked in. Now here's Vassell. To stop the run. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Pass to Giddey. 6 to shoot. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You know, the second half has been a series of distractions for him. After one turnover in the first, been a disaster.
And here's New York now. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Levine for 3. Pure from three-point range. Levine's got 27.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
99-85.
Pass to Williams. To the middle. Here's Reed. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
This is where he's so effective, attacking in the lane.
Giddey against Levine. Van Vliet outside. And stolen by Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Levine for 3. They get it back. Davis. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Knicks lead by 12.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Reed. Floats one up. Rebound, Anthony Davis. The Knicks have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the Knicks making a change here. Barnes is checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Towns, he's checked in for Williams. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Vassell passes to Simmons. Over Van Vliet, and that one's good. Simmons has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Barnes against Vassell. Right side Barnes. The kick out to Van Vliet. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Sixers ball.
The 76ers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Simmons, the pass to Vassell. The Knicks pull it in.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Davis misses. Philadelphia shooting a very impressive 54% in the fourth. Towns outside from the arc. The Knicks pull it in. Mobley's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Davis can't hit.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Vassell's shot is good.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Outside Barnes. On the wing, Levine. Giddey defends. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And here's Vassell. Clock at 6. And Davis with the block.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Reed.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Reed. And it's blocked by Davis. Barnes in the post. Simmons defending. Barnes, no good. Philadelphia has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Giddey passes to Towns. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You can see the defense always wants to hold contact with Karl Anthony Towns. Just great concentration on the shot.
Up top, Davis. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Davis has got 13 points in this quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys and make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now a timeout called by Philadelphia. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I think this is a necessary timeout so they can figure out a way to limit the impact this guy's having from three-point range. They've got to dedicate more resources to their perimeter D.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
Allie, thank you. LaVine, that one's good.
I'll tell you what, how high LaVine gets on the jump. This guy's such an effective scorer on the inside.
112-98.
Down low. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Giddey against LaVine. The kick out to Van Vliet. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Vassell. Simmons against Davis. Now here's Towns, tightly guarded. Now here's Vassell. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Knicks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this will give them win number 32 on the year so far.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Anthony Davis.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Towns. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Levine surveys the D. And so it's New York winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.